Hello there, this is Manjula from IELTS.lk back with another lesson on IELTS English YouTube channel. Few days ago, I made a video lesson for basic prepositions with reference to the picture. If you missed it, I'll put the link into the descriptions. I know prepositions is one of the biggest problems for English students, and as a teacher, I've seen these mistakes all the time. So when it comes to the prepositions, there are a lot, but today I'm gonna talk about three the most common prepositions. How to describe the time with prepositions of in, on, and at. What is the secret to these prepositions? How could you possibly know when and how to use them correctly? There's no simple rule and there's no one answer. In my point of view, the prepositions must be learned in context with the other words and the phrases that they used with. Look at these example sentences. My birthday is in September. We arrived at midnight. I'll meet you at 8 a.m. on Friday. I often tired in the afternoon, but I'm very energetic at night. We will meet on Monday night. I'll explain these prepositions with a very simple diagram where anyone could easily understand. For that, I'm going to use a pyramid. We call it inverted pyramid. What? A pyramid for prepositions? Yes, it's true. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. Basically, there are three layers, which are top layer, middle layer, and the bottom layer. Again, the top layer for in, middle layer for on, and the bottom layer for at. Now I'll go through all three layers in details. Now look at the top layer for in. That is a bigger and more general. This can be used for bigger period of time, such as centuries, decades, years, months, and so on. Look at these examples. Centuries. In the 21st century, in the 1900. So century is a period of 100 years. Decades. Decade is a period of 10 years. So we can say in the 80s, in the 1980s. Years. In 2010, in 1996. Months. In January, in September. Weeks. In 4 weeks, in the 3rd week of April. Seasons. In the winter or in the summer. Periods of time in the future. Holidays in the Easter holiday. Parts of the day in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Now let's move to the middle layer of the pyramid. The middle layer for on, which is smaller and more specific, that can be used for days, dates, or periods of time which is shorter than 3 days. Look at these examples. Time on the weekends, days on Friday, dates on 1st of April or on April 1st, specific days on my birthday, day plus part of the day, on Monday evening, on Friday evening, holidays with day, on Christmas Day. Let's move to the bottom layer of the pyramid. The bottom layer for at, which is the smallest and the most specific. Again, the bottom layer for at, which is the smallest and the most specific. Now you can see the comparison of middle layer and the bottom layer. The middle layer, that is for on, that is smaller and more specific. But the bottom layer for at, which is the smallest part of the pyramid and the most specific data. Look at these examples. Hours, especially for specific time, because hour is a specific time. At 10 a.m., at 12 a.m., parts of the day, at midnight, time, at the moment, at lunch, at dinner, at the start of the party, at the start of the movie, at sunrise. Holidays without days, at Easter, at Christmas. But again, previously we discussed holidays with day, that is for on Christmas Day. But here, holidays without days, we say at Christmas. Did you get confused? Don't worry. If you still can't understand how to use them correctly, stay with me. Look at the examples. As we discussed earlier, we could use in for years and months, on for specific days and dates, at for specific time. Now let's move to the examples. In years and months. In 2015, that is for years. In July, that is for months. Here are some example sentences. My birthday is in 2010, not on 2010. The agreement was signed in 2019, not at 2019. My birthday is in September, not on September. I got married in October, not at October. Look at this example. Sri Lankan Independence Day in February, on February 4th, on the 4th of February. So why do we use on? Because we are talking about a specific day. So it doesn't matter, the month comes first. In for decades. As we discussed earlier, we can also use in for decades. Decades is a period of 10 years. Look at this example. The life was so difficult in the 80s. In for centuries. We could also use in for centuries. A century is 100 years. We say in the 19th century. We also use article the before the number. Here are some example sentences. We are living in the 21st century. In for seasons. Prepositions in can also be used for seasons. In winter, in summer, in spring, in autumns. Look at these examples. We will get married in summer. There are many birds in spring. In for time period. We also use prepositions in for period of time. We say in 4 hours, in 3 days, in 3 months, in 6 years. Look at these examples. The meeting starts in 30 minutes, which means it will start 30 minutes from now. I'll be there in 2 hours. I'm leaving in a couple of weeks. In for parts of the day. In the morning. In the afternoon. In the evening. But we do not say in the night. We must say at night. Again, be careful, we say at night, not at the night. Look at this example. I often tired in the afternoon, but I'm very energetic at night. We do not say in the night, we say at night. On for specific days and specific dates. As we discussed earlier, you can see the comparison of on and in with the pyramid, because on is more specific than the in. So we could use on for days, dates, or periods of time which is shorter than 3 days. We could say on Monday, on Wednesday. Look at these examples. Where were you on Monday? He normally comes on Fridays. Again, he normally comes on Fridays. Now, why there is an S at the end of Friday? It is because we are talking about all Fridays in general, not just the Friday. Again, he normally comes on Fridays. Another important factor is we do not use an article between the preposition on and the days of the week. So we do not say, I'll come on the Friday. So we say, I'll come on Friday. Now, on for specific dates. We could say on the 10th, on July 1st, on New Year's Day. Here are some example sentences. My birthday is on 25th of September. Please meet me on Christmas Day. Here the Christmas Day is a specific day which is 25th of December. Again, my examination is on the 10th. So we could also use on for day plus part of the day. We could say on Friday evening, on Sunday morning, not on Friday in the morning. Look at this example. We will meet on Monday night at for specific time. So as we discussed earlier, you could see the pyramid, which is the bottom part, the smallest section, or the most specific factors. We could use at for specific time or small time periods. At for hours, because an hour is a specific time. We could say, I got up at 6 a.m. We arrived at midnight. Look at this example again. We arrived at midnight. Because midnight is a specific hour, it is 12 o'clock at night, or which is 12 o'clock during the day. Again, 12 o'clock is the opposite of midnight. The movie starts at 10:30. I'll be coming at 10 o'clock. Just look at the final example. I'll be coming at 10 o'clock. What does o'clock mean? O'clock is used when there are no minutes. When the minute hand is on the number 12. You can see the diagram for further clarifications. We could also use at for holiday or specific festivals. We say at Christmas. We use at Christmas is a specific day. I'll meet you at Thanksgiving. Now, this is the end of today's lesson. I hope I have given the enough examples and my teaching method is pretty much clear to understand. As a summary, in this IELTS preparation lesson, what we have discussed about in, on, at with a pyramid. So in for years and months, on for specific days and specific dates, at for specific time. I hope you got this. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you have any question, please use the comment section. If you like to see more IELTS preparation videos, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon where you can have very latest updates. Thank you so much for watching me again. Good luck with your preparation. So hopefully I'll be back with the new lesson soon. Till then, happy learning. Take care.